illiterate, but I'm open to someone, changing my world.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've never watched anime. Changed my mind. Yeah.
No, though I hate that that's a meme because isn't that guy like a fuckface right
Yeah,
wing
it is the
asshat?
absolute trash.
Oh, he truly is.
Oh,
He's bad.
shit.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
know
a
who
piece
he
of
is.
shit.
Yeah, I
Oh,
just thought
he
he was a
sucks.
philosophy major.
Oh, so we don't have a free-flowing bit of ideas, do we? We're afraid of ideas, I guess. We're afraid of a little bit of discourse, are we? Hello, everyone. You've entered the discourse arena, where we're the both sides havers. I mean,
Oh,
things are complicated out there.
On that note,
Yeah.
Like low-key, I myself am both sides, as you can see.
That is true. You win any argument, and that's not fair. What was I gonna say? Welcome to another installment of Happy Hell Hour. Still no Justin due to deadlines and things of that nature. We hope that all of you, wherever you're watching, are doing well. How about all of you quickly introduce you? I'll introduce you. Kim is joining us. Kim, how are you today?
I'm doing great. I'm gothed up, and I'm ready to play my sweet little tiefling Karloff.
Wonderful, wonderful. Josh, you're here. How are you?
I'm doing great. I woke up like 40 minutes ago, ate a bunch of biscuits and grape jelly, and I'm excited to play Gnash Jaw, who is a hyena-looking shifter. Bad bitch.
And Pat, as always, how are you today?
I'm all right, Tim. My quiet suburban hamlet that I live in has kind of devolved into militaristic factions.
Uh-oh.
And our subdivision had to recently have a war with another subdivision over control of the local Whole Foods. And unfortunately, I had to kill the leader of the other faction, and I took this tie off of him as a trophy, and I think he was an investment banker or something because he kept yelling high yield and dividends like a battle cry.
Is that like his karate chop move? High yield.
That is tough because a lot of investment bankers are extremely good at racquetball in their backhand. That is,
oh yeah.
yeah.
It's also hiding a brutal scar.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
And Brett, you are back with us again. How are you today? Thank you for being here.
Thanks for inviting me and my beef back.
I love beef. I love Brett, so it works out doubly.
So excited.
A quick topic before we dive right in. Why don't we have a good nickname yet for the coronavirus? We have the racist one that we don't say, but like the stand had like Superflu and Captain Trips and maybe another one. We don't have a good name yet. I mean, we got Roni, the Rona.
The black people called it Miss Rona and the Roni.
Yeah, those are pretty good. But I need something. I need a Captain Trips. I've said this. Let me first put it out of the way. I think that the coronavirus should stop. I think it's bad. I just want to put that out of the way.
You just want
Not
to
pro-coronavirus.
you just want to make sure you're anti.
Yeah, I'm anti. I think it's bad. I don't think it's good. That being said, with Easter coming up, our fit Christian families, they're not going to stay home. They're going to go.
Oh, shit.
So there's going to be a huge spike in America, right? After Easter. I think the Easter flu would be a great name. Now, again, I don't want this to happen. I'm just saying, if it had to happen, getting a cool nickname would be...
I think the Easter flu would go down in history.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Easter flu would sound pretty great, I think. But I hope no one gets it, and I hope we can... I hope tomorrow everything is fine. Knock on wood. This seems like it's working out. Everyone doing well with the quarantining and things of that nature?
This is basically my everyday life, so nothing much has changed except Ben's homes, which I enjoy.
Yesterday, I finally broke down for the first time in like 3 weeks, and I was like, I'm gonna just fucking go out and get some boba. And I drove all the way across town to the boba place that said they were open for takeout, and they weren't fucking open.
No.
Oh no!
Damn! Do you know I almost did that yesterday? Listen, I've been craving a hug so bad, but I like left my house because I was gonna go get a physical for my job, but then the place was closed. But I was already left the house, so I was like, okay, well, screw it. I want boba. So I was like driving around for a minute, and then I thought, you know what? I'm not gonna find a boba place. I'm not going to. I surely won't.
We have like 3 or 5 like beneath us. So I when I went out to CVS the other day, they seem to be doing business. I don't know what precautions, but you know, I don't. It's that weird thing, right? We're all in the situation of, okay, we know that we have to go to the grocery store, so that's just on there. We're going to the grocery store. We're going to CVS, but then it gets down the road. It's like, well, I mean, if we're safe, I can go to a boba place, and like I went to our brewery here, did basically just quick order online pickup, no big deal. Mm-hmm. So I did that, just walk in, grab my stuff, and left. It was super easy, and you know, no human interaction at all. So it's like, you know, we're gonna start figuring things out like that, where you know we're gonna order takeout tonight. So then it just kind of gets down the line, and I think it's gonna be kind of negative of all of us start to lose our minds and be like, you know what, it's okay if I hug a stranger, if I ask first, you know.
I mean, they're not coughing, I'm not coughing.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
We're okay.
But then eventually it's gonna, you know, what's gonna happen is like, since coughing is gonna be so taboo, it's gonna become a sex thing, and then like people are definitely gonna want to be like coughed in their mouth.
Oh no!
Not with their loved ones, you know.
Essentially.
Yeah.
with a stranger. Listen, we don't judge.
That's true. There's gonna be like some high end like LA deep dungeon, like
eyes wide shut shit.
Yeah.
Where you just go and cough on each other.
Yeah, there's like
the fucking vanilla is just like, and then like you're gonna go like fucking downstairs, and there's gonna be just like phlegm everywhere.
It's like,
Oh.
it's like I paid my cousin who has the coronavirus $14,000 to cough in my friend's mouth, and they consented. They want to be coughed in. It's a sex thing.
I went to a con in Orlando, and some random woman had no home training and sneezed in my mouth.
Ah!
And it took the entire armor of God for me not to like fly into an ass whooping on that woman. But like the idea of like coughing into my mouth.
Yeah, that's hell.
Yeah, stranger spit. No thanks.
That's like, I mean, even before this, there was no offense to the vapors among us, but like the vaping in the restaurants kind of had that vibe where it was like, I'm eating my dinner and I can see stuff that was in you, like coming to me, and it's gonna be in me, and I don't want it.
I never thought about the vaping angle. Is Corona able to, 1, survive vape? 2, is vape the cure for Corona? That's a question we all have to ask.
Can we vape away the Corona?
That's the question on bros' minds everywhere.
Yeah,
Got a good fat clouds to get the virus.
It's like because Corona attacks your lungs.
Yeah.
But the vape also goes in your lungs, so there should be like a vape-based cure.
God damn, I would love if
What,
there
is
was
this like some fucking Lorenzo's oil shit? Like, your lungs can't absorb the Corona because it's full of vape. Like,
We're sorry, we have to release a correction. Turns out bubblegum is highly desired by the Corona, but as far as our tests go, Tutti Frutti is absolutely the Corona killer. Please, thank you.
Jewel for the cure.
Jewel for the cure, please.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's worth it.
Yeah. My local weed store sent out a guide on how to get a medical card. I was like, yes. It was literally like, here, go to these lists of practitioners,
Yeah.
and I was like, all right, damn, I like it. So
practitioners.
yeah, doctors. But yeah, no. All right, I guess anything else? Everyone doing well?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's give a quick electronic hug to everyone out there in social isolation mode. I know it's not fun. I have a friend of the show, friend of life, Matt Sperlin, who's on Random Encounters. He lives like fucking a block or 3 blocks from me, and I'm just keep going. It's so stupid that we can't just hang out. It's like, what's one more person? But then you realize exponentially. I don't hang out with that Sperlin so that I can continue to go to CVS and the beer store and things like that. But it's definitely getting worn down. Where it's like, come on, everyone's going to church. I can't play a board game with like mandatory hand washing. This is stupid. But
Yeah.
you
just gotta wash in between rounds.
Yeah, rub my copy of Pandemic Legacy through the washer. I'm sure it's fine.
That's a little on the nose.
Yeah.
Oh.
God, are we gonna get a flood of like hand washing games?
Yes. What's crazy is I live in the middle of fucking nowhere in Tennessee. Like, nobody knows where I live. Like, we're near the Kentucky border. But my county has the third highest number of corona cases behind Nashville and Memphis.
What the fuck? Why?
I think a retirement home got infected.
Oh, you know what? You
Like-
know what? Where I live, the old people, like half of this city is old people, and none of them believe that it's real.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Mhm.
None of them.
Well, yeah, they've been told it isn't for a couple months.
Man,
Yeah,
Portland
by,
old people are
televised
intense,
propaganda.
dude. Like,
Yeah.
we'll go out and walk the dog, and like, there's old people out and about, but they walk dead down the center of the sidewalk, and you're like, I'm like,
Yeah.
what do I do?
Oh my god.
Like, you're like, no.
Yeah.
And like, I always go around, and they look at me, and they're like,
Oh my god. Yeah, if I was an old person at this time, I would sure as shit like do it as my damnedest to not get it, but when I was in public, look like an idiot, so that people would just be like, "Ah, what do I do? Just like walk around with my mouth open, touching everything.
Kissing.
Get flesh color gloves with like fake nails on it, so it looks real. Just because if you want to be an old person, you want to be an old person that trolls the youths in a fun way.
yeah, certainly.
This troll could end up with you dying and many of your loved ones also dying. But that's another
Ultimate prank.
Owned. Okay, let's get back into it then. So last time we played, thanks again, Pat, for DMing last week. That was so much fun.
Yeah.
We were in Pat. Who's your co-writer, creator?
His name is Rick Hines.
Rick Hines.
You can probably find some of his stuff on Geek and Sundry.
Radical, yeah. Pat and Rick Hines is would you call that homebrew world at this point? Is that what you refer to it as?
Yeah, so the area, though, that's the setting of the campaign we're publishing or getting. It's called the Shadelands, and the city is called Yon Kath. And I last minute, literally less than an hour before, kind of ginned up a little one shot.
Yeah.
For Tim, Josh, and Brett to run through, and improv about half of it on the fly.
Yeah, it's a good way.
Fun.
A lot of
That's fun.
fun, and I have messaged Tim. I was like, I might be open to a regular show, the
Yeah.
improv DM. Where it's like, audience, give me 3 words.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
3 words.
I was busy, but I did respond positively. But behind the back, I was like, I don't want to ever do that. I plan so little for campaigns like this. I can't imagine. I mean, I've done things like it before, but it's just it's stressful. And you did a good job, so thanks again for that. We'll get that on YouTube at some point. So that you can consume it. But yeah, Two Swords. Do you remember what we did last time?
Yep. Dear, how do I do this again? Dear Diary, how are you? Me?
I'm great.
While we was outside debating the merits of various produce as toppings on circular cheesy bread. Yes, we did do that 2 weeks ago. It feels like forever ago.
Jesus Christ.
Fun fact, guys, 2 weeks ago was 5 months ago.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Wow.
Tico got himself into a real sticky situation in the chapel. We realized the doors was unlocked and found Tico scrapping it up with a bunch of them undead minotaurs. There was lots of fire and magic, and like Karloff made a big spider web, and then like some ghosts came or something. It was weird. Tico almost died, and the worst part was I didn't even get to hit anything with my swords. Then this kind of creepy guy showed up and says he's like a priest or something, and these undead are his minions. Tells us that Raven Guard went down the stairs where apparently demons have been sneaking in. We headed toward the stairs, and then boom, scorpion demon. Me and Gnash fought him real good, and there were some stinky fart demons too. And actually, I need to get back to the fight because it is still in progress. Bye bye.
I like that Two Swords is like Zach from Saved by the Bell, where
Yeah.
you can just pause time to do this narration.
I mean, that's true. You also have your Maragon buddies that are with you. I
Oh yeah,
forgot
You got,
their
like,
names.
pet- they had you gave them names.
and
didn't
they're
you?
matching. It was a theming. I don't remember. Fuck.
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
Girls and
yeah.
waiting and for good to know. Yeah. So I don't remember the initiative order, but you're doing well. I think you guys can probably take out these boys. Basically, what the situation is that they're like small ape demons or something like that. They look gross and they keep farting and belching into this area. So the two Maragons, which are basically like insect devil fiends outside of the devil demon dichotomy. And so down the stairwell, kind of around the corner, the insect boys are obscured by poop and fart mist. And Gnash and Two Swords are also obscured by poop and fart mist, but Karloff has been able to get in there a little bit to poke and stab and things of that nature. Let's just, since they're almost dead, let's start with Beef, since you're kind of the farthest. You're kind of outside a little bit. The two Dretches are partially obscured, and you see them sort of biting and clawing at Gnash and Two Swords. They're kind of like down the stairs a little bit. It's kind of hard to see them, but you're probably only going to take a -2 to any attacks you do, but you still have line of sight so that you wouldn't take any negatives for checks or anything like that. Gnash and Two Swords' feet are mostly inside the corpse of a giant scorpion. But yeah, Beef, what do you do?
Excellent. I got a lot of spells left, guys.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
These are like they're like big things, but they're not as big as the big thing, right?
Correct.
So the big thing.
Yeah.
All right. And from the back, Beef is just like, do either of them look like they're in more trouble? I'm gonna shoot a magic missile at whichever one looks the most aggressive.
Okay, probably the one on the top.
Oh, and I don't think I even need to roll for that. That's
You
just
do not. You do
they
not.
just take that damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yo. So we're gonna say, so that was 5, 5, and 3.
Okay, what does it look like when you murder this beautiful Dretch? His life cut down in his prime.
He's like ready to like do an attack, and he's like, I'm gonna fucking, and then like looks up, and just like these 3 like fucking laser missiles just fly into his head, and it explodes in just guts and viscous goop. And from the back, I'm just like, yeah,
I did it. Yeah, it's like trying to bite down on Nash's face, and there's like little gross. Have you guys seen Ernest Scared Stupid? You know the troll from Ernest Scared Stupid, and it drips and he goes ew. It's like that, but then you boom, laser dagger him and he dies. Karloff, you see one of the ape creatures get lit up really cool style by Beef's magic ninja stars. What do you do?
I would say, hell yeah, that was super cool, Beef. And I'm gonna try and step like boop 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 right there, and I'm gonna cast Firebolt. I see this cool bolt of magic, and I too would like to be cool
Huzzah.
and shoot a bolt of magic.
Is that that's an attack one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna take a -2 due to the lightly obscured nature, just as an FYI.
Thank you. All right, so that's 6 + 4 is 10.
That misses.
assume it misses, yeah.
Yes.
Damn.
I
Sorry.
can't. I'm just too excited about trying to be cool in
But
front of my wizard friend.
because of your fire, the obscuredness goes away.
Oh hell yeah!
What's up? We doing it.
It burns all the gas.
Yeah, it stinks worse, weirdly. It's like farting in a hot tub. Gnash or Two Swords? Which of you want to go? I have no preference.
Yep. I feel like we're being so polite. Do you want to?
Yeah, the two of us just like you. You want?
There you go. Okay. I mean,
You didn't get to do the sword stuff last time.
Do you mind? Like,
Go for it. Yeah.
Okay.
You've been waiting.
Go. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Okay, I'll go. And I'm gonna hit him with Aloysius first. That is a 19.
Hit.
Should I roll more before I do?
Yeah, roll damage. He's kind of low. Oh, he's very low. I don't think you can not kill him. He's dead.
7. Yep. Okay. All right.
You can't not kill him.
Yeah. I cut his leg off and he bleeds out.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
And then I'm gonna run up to these last two standing and attack the one to my left with Archibald.
Archibald.
And that is 11, which assume misses probably.
Nope. That's no, it misses because of the slightly obscuredness.
And one more time. Back with the left. That's a 13.
That hits.
Sweet. Fucking take that, you stinky fart demon. That is an 11 slashing damage.
Ooh, that really hurt. Make
With my
me
magical swords.
make me a Constitution saving throw, please, King.
No.
Okay.
No.
He said no. You get that later as a fighter.
You're fine, but ooh, it's stinky in here. Yucky, gross.
I dislike it.
Does anyone know in D&D Beyond, if you're wearing an item that's +1 on saves, you see in your saving throws +1, is that already added to the numbers
I believe it's already added.
for you?
I think.
Yeah. No, it's definitely already added. Yeah.
It depends on. It also depends on if it's a plus based on like a charisma save, but based on magical effects. That you might have to add in, but most of those are advantage versus disadvantage.
Yeah. This
I'm
thing.
saying, like, it shows you all, like, it shows all my saving throws, and then below it, there's a +1 on saves, because we got those bitchin' cloaks we got.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's already adding it in there. It's just telling you where it's coming from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I should have one of my saves should be a +3 based on the math I have, but it's a +4.
Okie doke.
Cool.
Yeah.
Two Swords, is that your turn, friend?
That is my turn.
All right, Gnash, you are up. You have.
It is me.
There's a clear shot to the one up there. It's a little stinky and harder to hit, but it's fine.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna ping it. This guy.
Perfect.
I'm shooting him with 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Blah, blah.
Sick.
All right, so the first one is a 22.
That hits.
Sweet.
Nice.
Which one of these is a D10? I never know. There we go.
I just like to show Dretch.
Boom. That is 7 damage on the first one.
Okay,
And then this one is 17 to hit.
that hits. What's it look like when you Eldritch Blast this stinky boy?
We're going to pretend that I'm shooting the Eldritch Blast out of the tip of my halberd.
Cool.
So it's kind of like I'm going to like jump into it a little bit and then thrust it. And then a sweet like wave of Eldritch Nature death
Okay.
just shotguns into pieces.
Yeah.
Sick.
That's epic. And gross. But, there's going to be a lot of gross things, so I should probably stop saying that.
It's all
Okay.
gross. I've accepted this. Smell and taste. I've accepted it.
What the two scorpion boys, not scorpion boys, they're weird insects, attack, what did I name them? Bobbert and Robert or something like that?
Something like that.
Something
I
like
feel like
that.
one of them is definitely
Bobber
Bobber.
was in there.
Bobbert.
If only there was some kind of digital record of.
I don't understand.
Hobbert and Bobbert?
I think they're thematic, right? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like Bobbert was definitely one of them for sure.
Yeah.
I do not remember the other one's name.
shit. Roll.
Because Bobbert is just Robert, but like different.
Yeah, and it's also okay. And they take down the last Dretch by like jumping on it and stabbing it with many spears as they cough. Okay, so yeah, you clear out this disgusting stairway that leads down
Excellent.
to what was maybe previously described as like an ossuary or what have you. As Lulu and Tico come up and Rhea come up behind you, like, oh, that was odd. I guess our first encounter with demons. I wonder where the hell did they get a giant scorpion from?
Probably simply got the crabs.
Hail.
That is true.
Yeah, I've been trying to get everybody to use Beef Johnson's pest control for a while now, and it hasn't been very successful.
Well, maybe the scorpion's like their mom or something, or they're all bored from the scorpion.
That's possible. I think there's
Gross.
the infinite planes of the abyss. I'm sure have untold horrors that we probably won't even want to even pretend to think about. Well, I guess there's nothing to it but to go down.
Yeah. But is anybody like how hurt is everybody? Because I can help. I've got a spell that can make you feel better, and if you really want to, you can come over here and I'll just touch you, and then you'll feel a lot better.
I mean, like, if I were to quantify my health in numbers, I'm doing pretty good. Just like maybe like 95%.
Okay.
Yeah. But
I have
so if anyone
taken
else
no
is more
damage.
hurt, I mean, I'll take a topper unless anyone else needs it more. But otherwise, I think I'll be all right.
Is beef chewed up right now?
The beef remains untouched.
Shit, I'm at half health.
All right. Well, maybe you should tend to yourself then.
Oh, that's because you were taking all Tico's damage too.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Just do a little self care.
Tico,
Yeah, I'm like actively bleeding.
Tico, you look over and Tico's just putting his hand in a torch as your hand is burning. Like, oh.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna patch myself up and then let's go fight more demons, I guess. All right, kissing it on my freaking self. I touch my sweet little tum tum. All right, 6 plus 2, or 6 plus 3 is 9.
Okay, I moved you guys over to the next location as Karloff is healing thyself.
Isn't the location a black portal of nothingness?
Scroll down to the bottom right. Is that where? Can you see? I feel like we have to do this every time.
I know it's fine.
Can you see?
I can't.
Nah.
God damn it!
I can select me though.
That's good.
Should I reboot?
Yeah, everyone refresh and shit.
Yeah.
Reboot. Do you guys remember Reboot?
I love Reboot.
It was
Yeah,
so
I've got
good.
it on DVD.
I love
Yes!
Reboot.
Hell yeah.
I used to watch that shit on Toonami, and I was very much had big crush on the main guy.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
though he was like green and weird looking.
And his name was Bob.
Yes.
Yeah, and then there was that weird time jump when everything got dark and the kid became jacked and the girl became like hot. It was like, what's happening?
Ooh, that was a confusing time for Josh.
Oh yeah, man.
Brett, didn't we do? Oh, was it Army of Darkness? We did Army of Darkness on Let's Rewatch, and then we talked about on the show that there was an Army of Darkness referencing reboot episode.
Yeah,
was.
the dungeon crawler one. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, there totally was. I definitely remember that.
There's
What
like
a show.
all right, I turned off dynamic lighting, so let's see if that fixes it.
I still live in a world of darkness.
I'm gonna reboot it again.
It's loading.
Yeah.
How about now?
I'm gonna keep refreshing. Still dark for me.
I see me. I see me.
What about now?
Not I.
I see.
Do I have to? I think I might have to go through every single time. Oh, you know what I bet I did? Let me try something. You know what I bet I did? I bet I fixed it on your previous tokens, but I'm not taking the right tokens that have been fixed.
Oh, damn.
I bet that's what it is. If it's not, I got no idea.
I can see now, though.
Yeah. I'm wondering if I set you up because you have dark vision. It might be dark down here, too. Can you see?
Oh? is coming into view. Very fuzzy, so I'm gonna refresh.
Yeah, can you... How about now? Because there's fog of war. You'd only be able to see a little bit. And I think it is dark down here, so maybe...
There we go.
Yeah, I can see we're in like a little corner, little vestibule.
Cool.
Yeah. I can see it's very low res on my end. Oh, no, there we go. Perfect.
Yeah, it was low res for me for a minute, but I guess it just wanted to load.
Pat...
Oh, okay, yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's what did it, is I didn't give your
All right.
character's vision.
Wait.
No, that's
Can't
not
see
it.
shit.
I don't know why. All right, but you guys are good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so the stairs from the area you just came down with curl down, and the door that you to a single kind of large wooden door that appears to be unlocked and a little open. As you open it, there's it leads to this small entryway here. That's not that small, I guess. That leads to a pair of two double doors. That you can... this workshop appears to be where priests and acolytes prepare dead bodies for final interment. The place has been ransacked with knives, saws, piping, and tubes littering the floor. Acid and embalming fluid pool everywhere amid a field of shattered flasks and jars. So basically, yeah, this is like the early area where they prepare dead bodies for internment. So there's a lot of
Gnarly.
various morgue shit on the ground.
Yuck.
Ghost.
Nice.
Yeah,
Eat it.
and as you look around, is anyone trained in survival?
Me? I
Yeah,
am.
me, this guy.
All right,
Yeah.
if you're trained in survival, go ahead and roll a d20 for me and give me a survival check.
Hells yeah. That is a 16.
I got a 19.
Okay, you both notice that through all the chaos of broken bottles and knives and blood and things like that, you do see some tracks that reveal multiple kind of hoofed and other weird shaped feet leading out through the door up here. And they also, as you look deeper, you can kind of tell a little bit, move some glass away and things like that. You see that there's actually boot prints too. A little order in the chaos, as it were. And it's leading out this door, this double door here.
I don't like that.
Hooves and boots.
Hooves and boots.
It's like a minotaur, but he's only wearing 2 shoes.
2 shoes. Old 2 Shoes the Minotaur up to all his old tricks.
I'm gonna kick the doors open.
Boom! You kick the goddamn doors open.
Yeehaw.
There is. Let me see. I'm stupid. I'm always confused which areas. Yeah, it's
No, you're not.
It's you walk through. The stairs lead down a little bit. To your left is a stairway down. To your right is a stairway down. You see let me check something out real quick. There's a really weird way this whole situation is written that seems like a waste of time. So I'll just tell you the adventure as written says that the tracks lead to the right, but then when you get to the right, you realize it's a dead end, and then you find new tracks to the left, and I'm like, what's the point of this? They would
They got-
To the left.
They want you to go to both rooms, but I'm like, there had to be a more elegant way to do this.
Don't princess in another castle us, Tim.
The tracks go to the left. Ooh, how about this? And some of them go to the right. Pretend like I didn't say there's a dead end that way.
All right.
I saw a
I'll-
stage
here's
play
what I'll
in
do.
town
No.
once where there was these children's toys that came to life, and there was a whole thing at the end where they said that the passage was in the shadows to the left, so we should go to the left. Is that how I feel here?
That's a Toy Story reference, and I
It
love
is
it.
a Toy Story.
Hell yeah.
I thought it was a Toy Soldiers reference. Remember that? I loved that. I had like all the toys. That shit should have been more popular.
I watched that movie a lot, but nobody is referencing Toy Soldiers now.
Come on, bring it back. Can I guest on Let's Rewatch to do a Toy Soldiers, that hit show or hit movie we all know and love and
Absolutely.
can't stop talking about? Yeah, the tracks go to the right, then they come back to the left, which you would have seen. Yeah, which way do you want to go?
Which tracks looks the most fresh? Would one of ours?
I mean, I was gonna do like another survival check to see if I
Yeah.
could like.
Oh, yeah,
scope
two
the
swords,
tracks
taste it,
out.
see which one.
Yeah. So the fresher tracks go to the right.
All right, well, that's a dirty 20.
Yeah. So actually,
I'm playing D&D here.
yeah, as you look
Plug
down,
it down.
as you look down to the left, you
Isn't it?
see.
With my snoot.
Yeah, you see there's that a little bit of dust is moved, and maybe a little bit of the same acid and blood, but most of it has fallen off the boots because they went to the right first. So they went to the right first and came back to the left. So who knows what's down this area? Maybe there's something really cool.
Well,
Maybe it's bad.
It's not cool.
two swords.
It's just called the Vault of Honor. I'll read it as if you went there. A rubble-strewn vault contains 5 marble statues atop daises. 4 of the statues are unrecognizable as their features have been badly marred by rock fallen from the cracked ceiling. The 5th is a finely carved statue of a kneeling man. Karloff, you recognize the kneeling man as Lanish Fogel. They are a hero that seemed similar to one of the heroes in the like somewhat intact stained glasses that you saw upstairs. Many of the stained glasses were broken, but you kind of are able to put 2 and 2 together. But it looks like on top of the statue of Fogel, there was a spot for a helmet, and there is no helmet there.
Someone took his helmet. That's extremely rude. They need to give it back. He's extremely good looking, and he deserves to have his helmet on. Although it's kind of good that he doesn't have his helmet on, so I can see his face.
Okay.
Really, really, really ridiculously good.
Good looking.
I'm ruined whenever I hear marble statue now because all I think of is the Marble Olympics. So when you say marble statues, I just think of like big marbles.
Oh, can we go back in time and do a Let's Rewatch, but for all of the Marble Olympics and, YouTube special Let's Rewatch where you guys rewatch old YouTube videos? Like, all right, Honey Badger don't care.
You
Holds
do it
up.
with us. You're not gonna put us through that hell by ourselves.
What is Marble Olympics? I do not know.
Okay.
It is. It's everything.
It's everything.
Have you seen the guy that does the diecast cars racing that's like that, though?
No, I want to get in it.
Yeah.
It's way better.
So, first of all, how dare you? While I haven't seen it, Marble Olympics is God to me. Basically, it's a person who sets up this whole entire teams of marbles, right? Each marble team has like 6 or whatever the Olympic sport would be.
They're like so fucking many.
Yeah, there's so many. And they all represent different teams, and everyone has their own chance, and people that have been watching this series for a while have their own opinions. Like, they hate this one team, they love this one team. But they basically go through marble-based obstacle courses, and whoever wins and goes forward. So some of them are like going down a ramp and then rolling as far down a thin strip of like, I don't know, like
balsa wood or
some flat plastic or whatever with no railings on the side, and how far can they get down this path without falling over? Or there's these weird ones where they spin down and they try not to spin out of, like, it's the craziest shit I've ever seen because it's so well done. And then there's like the audience is all marbles, and we watched it at PAX after I'd been drinking, and I just started screaming out loud because it was just like, the world was one way before, right? Like, you woke up, you did your thing, you took a shower, you had your coffee, things made sense, and then the next morning you woke up and you realize that there is an extremely well-made Marble Olympics that has been just existing behind the shadows. And if this exists, what else can exist?
That sounds extremely my shit. And also, great quarantine activity.
For sure, yeah. Some Geeklies had a Marble Olympics viewing party the other week.
Oh my god!
I was knee deep in Animal Crossing, so it was...
I mean, Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
Sorry to derail, but I was very curious about what Marble Olympic is.
Yeah, no, please.
Like, there's a guy who does all the
It's
commentary.
worth it because I just need that 2 seconds of Tim clipped out forever. I was knee deep in that.
what was happening was Animal Crossing is the same initials of Assassin's Creed, and that's what happened in my brain.
Mm-hmm.
Ass Creed.
I was not
What an
knee deep in
excellent code.
ass. I was maintaining social distancing. Thank you.
6 feet away from that.
Oh, that's true. Because if you have a long torso, you can put your heads away from each other, and then you can put your butts against each other.
There you go.
It's not necessarily a great
Ass to
situation.
ass. Did you guys know the song "Ass to Ass" with you?
I don't
are we
know.
doing?
What are we doing? Yeah, I do feel like we're the quarantine ones. We get a little more loopy, and that's fine.
Yeah,
and I want
fuck
to
it.
lean into that, because this is not just for us; it's for the audience, of course.
Getting wild on a Tuesday.
Getting
I
wild
love
on
it.
Tuesday. So yeah, this room basically seems like it's some sort of vault for like the honored dead of Torm and Helm.
That'd be
and
the
shit like
right?
that. To the right, yeah.
Okay.
And you come back, and Two Swords is able to find the lighter tracks, and you can kind of like see the tracks in that other room. I was about to reveal it just because. Eventually go away because just from simple overuse. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. You turn the corner and you head on down. This is a kind of like the main area. This is a huge chamber lined by funerary shelves, along
Yucky.
with the stone walls above 6 bare daises. Wait, nope, wrong area. I didn't say any of that. The walls of this chamber are lined with funerary shelves, each set with dusty humanoid bones. Relics and holy symbols of Lathander, Torm, Helm, and Tyr have been set prominently on a number of shelves. So that's like this area. It's like, yeah, crap. It's like where it appears to you, and Karloff is trained in religion, so she probably would know.
Yeah.
This is where the more normal folks, right?
Yeah. It's a shame this place got overrun by demons, because all these gods are like pretty nice guys, and I feel really bad for the people buried here that they have to live with demons.
Yeah, and Gnash, some of the you're tuned with nature. That's kind of how some of your quest felt. You feel bad in here. This area sucks. There's a an energy. You all feel it, but Gnash is a little more attuned to this sort of energy. But it starts to sort of itch up and down your neck to the extent that you just don't like being here.
I feel bad.
You sure you
General
don't need
feeling-
healing?
being an extermination, can Beef be totally comfortable around all these bones?
No. And Beef, in fact, that makes you feel less good about it because, yeah, you're like, wait a second. I love dirt, bones, and bugs. This sucks. This makes you feel bad.
Yeah, everybody's got bones. People, animals. I guess not slugs, but
Not not squeegee.
Oh yeah,
Not mine. The little gelatinous cube that I'm just taking care of for a friend.
Aw.
good old
But it-
squeegee.
So this room feels real weird.
Yep.
Yeah, it sucks in here. I dislike it. Strong.
All right, well, let's keep walking.
Yeah, let's get out of this one. I don't think we should be in here.
Yeah, this sucks.
Creeping over this way. All right,
Walking,
Scoob.
walking,
Mhm.
Yeah.
walking through a dungeon.
Yep.
This is what we do.
Yep.
It seems like every day.
Yep.
Oh, what's this cool middle thing though? That's
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'm
just
an architecture fan.
Yeah, man, it's just it's a feature as we call it. Yeah, there's just more skulls and bones and stuff like that all prepared, lining the shelves and walls in here. So like, yeah, this area, this
Like we-
area.
We took the long way.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
Yeah, which is good for me.
I'm my fault.
The
So we're slowly moving.
Yeah.
so-
I have only played as a player once in a Roll20
Marching.
campaign with a map, and I'm like, is this what we do? Are we gonna just like plop 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 plop? I was like, yeah, that works.
like a board game.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who's probably taking up the rear?
Seems like me.
Okay. Karloff, make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Or whatever.
Oh boy. That's a 4 plus 6. That's a 10.
10. There you go. You take 18 necrotic damage as this sort of vile energy like just bursts out of the bones. And it just washes over you as like you're leaving the area and kind of wraps around your feet. But it immediately dissipates, and it feels like it's like pushing you out of the area. It's also a confusing sort of feeling because it's necrotic and bad or whatever. But it also feels like a corrupted version of maybe some of the good vibes you would get by going to one of these fun and juicy churches. So it's like a corrupted love of Torm, so to speak.
Oh.
So it like pulls against you, then immediately like pushes you away, almost like literally trying to shove you out of the area.
Mr. Beef, I don't feel so good.
Oh my god.
This area is a huge chamber that is lined by funerary shelves along stone walls above 6 bare daises, creating a display of dusty humanoid bones rising from the floor to ceiling. And then to the right, there's stairs going down, and the path goes forward. By this point, the tracks have disappeared from dust, and there's probably a little bit of spooky, like, fog on the floor, right? That seems like something appropriate that would be here.
Yeah.
So you can either go right or forward.
You think they like bones?
As soon as you sort of start walking here, Two Swords, you take 1 point of damage. As
do I?
Yeah, you do. Because Slabber Chops is going just ape shit on your shoulder.
Oh, shit.
Oh, like scratching at me? Oh,
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
oh. All right, something's up. Kitty's going down. Something's up, y'all. Look alive. Anyone got any, like, detect asshole spell?
You hear to your left.
Okay.
I
looked
actually
to
do
my left.
have a detect asshole spell.
I don't, but I thought I did. But that's the other warlock I play.
I hear some skitchy, like all creepy like down that way, but to the left.
Who's got the itchy scratchy?
You want to go check out the Scourgy sound?
I mean,
every time we've done
Look.
that, it's been violence.
I know. So here's my thought. I'm sure it's a monster or a couple monsters. I'm sure we're gonna have to fight them. The question is, will they try to come up behind us if we just keep moving or not? Or do we just go get them now?
Let's go get him. I listen, being in the rear, it's tough
Alright.
sometimes, and I would rather just take care of it now.
I'll walk towards the scritching, and I'll just literally be very loud and yelling like, "We know you're there. Show yourselves. Let's just do this thing. I ain't got all day."
I also cast See
Come get-
Invisibility.
Oh.
Oh, I
Okay.
like that.
Well, there you go. All right. So, you can see this little creature. He's a little buddy. He actually looks. Well, no, you weren't there. Can I click? Oh. You see a little boy who looks like this, running sort of on the shelves of the bones.
Oh, I know what that is.
You see like a little the rest of you see like a foot bone, one whole foot bone, the one bone that's in our foot, fall off a shelf and cloud to the ground. And then Beef, you see like probably from like right here or something, and then Beef, you see this little creature which kind of looks like a mix between an imp and a gremlin. Just go. And then lightly he's like holding up a skull from trying to fall. God damn it, god damn it, god damn it.
Oh shit! Like that actually worked. That's in character. There's an invisible guy over there. Holy shit! This has never worked before. Look out!
And then all of you see a skull cloud to the ground, and Beef, you see the thing sort of like run away, like around this corner here.
We should chase a little.
And you hear like little
right?
clattering on the ground.
Is it like a mouse or something? What is it?
Yeah, I mean, to you, it looked like a. Give me an Arcana, or Religion, or whatever check, Lord Beef.
Only he saw it.
I can roll a 18 and whatever.
Yeah, to you, it looks like a Quasit, which is the demon version of an imp, more or less. All of you have met a Quasit before. You, what's her nuts had one back in Candlekeep.
Oh, that's it.
Oh.
Yeah, the lady who opened the box.
Yeah, Silvera. Yeah, so you see it sort of really run around, and it goes around the corner, Beef.
All right.
But that's the only, like, as you're looking around, you see only the one, and he seems scared and runs away.
Does can everyone see it, or is it just me?
Just you.
Hey, you want me to? There's like a little demon thing. You want me to get it?
Is it gonna attack us?
I don't know. You seen anything friendly down here?
I mean, we're looking for friendlies, but
Yeah, but I mean, like,
I don't.
I can go ask it, and then
Yeah, sure.
I'll just
Just
run
holler
around
if
the
you need
corner
help.
after it and be like, hey, what are you doing?
Okay. Sorry.
Halt!
I keep.
I'm a guard, right? Halt!
Yeah. What up? Yeah, he goes around the corner. As soon as you turn the corner, can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh shit.
well,
Such a guard thing to do.
That's so
criminal
good
scum.
though. I rolled a
You know why I'm
19.
accosting you?
All right, so you turn around you go around the corner, and you see this little gross imp thing. Just look at you and go, "Ah!" as it just screeches at you loudly. But you're able to avoid it. And then it looks at you and it's like, ah! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! And then it turns invisible and tries to run away from you again.
But he ain't invisible.
Yeah, he turns back invisible. He was visible. You saw him in his fleshly, beautiful body. Him looking like the Men in Black fellows who enjoy coffee, I believe.
there it is.
I mean, I got seen visibility last
Yeah.
for a whole hour.
Oh yeah, you can.
I
So
totally-
yeah, so it goes from you have your invisibility eyes, and then you turn the corner. He screams at you, and it looks a little weird because you're used to seeing him as invisible, but you see him as flesh, and then you can see the invisible sort of like
This is
shimmery
not
version of him.
Beef's strong suit, but he would like to grapple this creature.
Okay,
He's a pest control guy.
yeah, man.
Is
Sometimes
that-
sometimes you gotta wrestle. Yeah, let's give
Which I've never actually.
Look, where is it?
it's a opposed strength roll.
That's a 20.
Okay. Nice job.
Very
They have a -3, so yeah, it's like trying to run away, but you're able to like grab it by its little belly, like.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna move him back to the group and be like, "Look what I found! Pest control."
Yeah, it's at first you just see Beef's hand sort of like writhing and whatever, and like little teeth marks going into his hand without any blood, and then all of a sudden. You see in front of you a Quasit being grappled by Beef, which is a fun sentence to say. No hurt me!
Fucking Gordon Ramsay recipe, beef closet.
Yeah, Beef Quasit.
Yeah.
Rocco's gonna have to recreate it from smell.
Beef Johnson's beef closet.
He's gonna forget to
Yes!
put parsley and cheddar in it, like he always fucking does. The Quasit looks at you. Don't hurt me. My name is Opook. Opook. You don't hurt Opook.
Oh,
Is he speaking common
What?
or infernal?
Common. He's kind of going
Hell
back
yeah.
and forth, actually. Between abyssal and common.
Oh,
Opook, don't hurt you.
Oh, no.
Please don't hurt Opook.
okay. I won't. But you got anything useful to tell us? You're a demon, aren't you?
Don't hurt me. Well, I am Opook.
Okay, but like you came here with some demons, didn't you?
Yes, my master sent me.
Okay, who's your master?
Baphomet.
oh!
Uh-oh.
Is that two swords to look around? Is that
Big deal?
a big one? He sounds like a big one.
That's a
He's like a
big,
goat or whatever.
that's a big one.
I mean, like, he a boss. He's like a big boss.
He's a big boy.
Sounds like a big boss.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, he's a big like goat boss.
Oh, okay.
Horn.
Beefy goat
Like
boy.
literally a goat, or like he's greatest of all time.
Yes,
oh,
he's the goat.
Both.
he's the goat. Like he's
Okay.
actually goat, the greatest goat of all
Oh,
time.
Got
okay.
goat with titties.
Yeah, any of you who are, even lightly trained, I think at this point, some of you have a little extra demonic knowledge from, fiendish knowledge, I guess is the right term, from chatting and Candlekeep with various people in the downtime. Baphomet is like a demon lord, one of the demon lords. He kind of has minions from like satyrs, but rules over minotaurs.
Ooh.
There you go.
Yeah, he is a bad dude. And Ofuk says, "Yes, I was the scout. I was the first demon through the portal. I am very, very good. Please don't hurt me."
We caught you pretty easy though.
Well, you must be strong. Ofuk likes you.
Ooh.
So you're a scout for how many people are following you?
Well,
in through the portal.
Me and my 7 friends came through first. I stayed back to give orders so that we can destroy the city.
Mr. Ugly Cat, have you seen like a group of not demons come through here? Do you know where they went?
He kind of like growls at you and is like, "Can you give me?" He needs some sort of charisma based check to get him talking more.
Give him that.
He likes to talk about how good Baphomet is, but once you kind of get him off that, he's like, "I don't really."
All right, I'm gonna do a persuasion roll. 14 plus 3 is 17.
Perfect. He's like, "Well, okay. Yeah, I saw a man with very cool armor and very strong weapons come down. I think he killed my friends. I'm not sure. But he's around the corner there," and he points to this area, which is the stairway that you guys just passed. He went to go see the demon.
Oh. I offer
Sorry, the
him
demon
a-
the portal. He wouldn't call it demon portal. He's called the portal.
I offer him like a little bit of beef jerky as a treat.
There you go.
How y'all demons getting up in the city?
Oh, well, through the portal. Stupid.
Oh, well, okay. I'll let you have that one. But you see these big fucking swords I'm holding? I will literally cut you in half with a flick of my wrist.
No, don't.
So just
Please don't.
Just remember
Chill.
that part.
Ofuk is nice to you. You will serve Baphomet well.
Oh, okay. Sure. You know what? I'll tell you what. Would love to serve him. Why don't you tell me anything else useful that you know as far as like how do we close this portal, or where does better yet, what's at the other side of the portal?
Ooh, well, it is the the land of wind and ghosts is bad. That's where Baphomet's lair is. I think it's only one way.
It's not in Avernus.
No. Baphomet is using this portal in order to send demons through. That's how I got here.
Okay. Two swords look at the others. They're like, so okay. Do you think? I mean, what y'all think? We could like go to the portal and then maybe go to the Baphomet land and then find a way back to Avernus, but a different part of Avernus, or I don't know. And I'll turn back to him and say, "Can we move the portal? Like, could we change where it goes?"
I don't know anything about the portal. I just sent through to scout and to tell the big freaking cow people what to do.
Yeah, I don't think this is one of like the brains of the operation.
He's baby.
Wait,
It's like a worker ant.
How are you gonna tell him anything if the portal was one way? How are you communicating back?
Oh, Baphomet's Baphomet is way more powerful than silly portals and things like that. The chamber down there was corrupted. I'll show you.
Okay. Thank you.
okay.
I
Like,
mean,
just so you know, I'm leaning towards just killing you.
No.
So just you're gonna have to keep that in mind. Like, give me a reason not to.
I'm
as we go
helping.
along.
Well, fuck helping
Okay.
you.
All right, I use my the rope that I got on me and tie this sumbitch up.
Okay.
Yeah, so he can't escape.
Okay. Yeah, much.
I'm doing like a little child leash thing. I got it like tied around my waist,
Yeah,
around his waist.
much like Ross's pet monkey. He leads you forward to around this area. He leads you into a room that appears to be. It's an area set with this area right here. As you go down the stairs, this area is set with cushions and low stools of brown oak. Above an empty dais, the wall is covered with a mosaic shaped from colored chips of bone, artfully arranged to depict scenes of funerals, migration of souls, and the celestial realms. Lettering along the bottom of the mosaic reads, "Contemplate life. Death comes soon enough."
Shit, dude. It's heavy.
It's deep.
Deep.
And this just seems like where priests go to chill and calm down after cutting up dead bodies all day. Kind of, it's like a priest break room, a mortician's break room, so to speak.
Are there any snacks?
Phew,
You're not doing any
Their
snacks.
vending machine.
yeah, there's no, you find the communion wafers. You go hog
The
wild.
Jesus. Yes.
Jesus.
Jesus!
Put a little avocado on it. Do the avocado host.
Oh Lord.
Mr. Cat, do you know how this place got corrupted in the first place?
Oh, simple. It came to Avernus,
Yeah, that makes sense.
and then my master felt the energy of these fools who pray to some god named Torm or Helm or Torm or something. Lathander, I'm not sure, but he sucks because he's not Baphomet, and Baphomet's good. So, Baphomet corrupted it, and that's how he's sending us through. It's very smart and good.
Okay, I feed him more treat. I'm sort of taken by this little ugly cat because Cool Tiefling had one. I want to be Cool Tiefling.
Yeah.
Maybe we could make pet.
Mhm. I mean, just add them to our pet roster.
Right now, only a few of us can get through at a time, but I'm sure we will rip a hole in Avernus asunder, and we will take over this plane, and then we'll take over your plane, and then you too can serve Baphomet. That would be very good for you.
Okay, whatever you say,
Yeah.
Mr. Cat. And I pet him.
He at first hates it, but then he kind of does like it a little bit. Yeah, you get to a end of the line. There's another door.
What's on the other side of this door? Like,
Oh, that's
like,
where the portal is.
y'all know how
Like-
I open doors? Should we try like a more subtle?
Do you want me to listen to see if there's something on the other side?
Yeah.
Are you?
I mean,
are
sure.
yeah, I mean, if are you saying we should check for traps?
I'm saying like maybe discretion is the better part of valor. I heard.
You want to
that
try to
somewhere.
sneaky open it? I'm not sneaky.
Well,
I'm lightly sneaky.
I am not.
The opposite of sneaky.
I do have investigation though. I could investigate the door.
Ooh, smart. Yes.
42, please. May I investigate the door?
Showa.
Yep, that's a door.
That is a 15.
Yeah, you see several tracks coming in and out from here. Definitely a little bit more of the delicious boots that you know and love from civilized civilization, but also sort of like scratches and things of that. There's a few maybe axe hacks into the door and things like that. But yeah, and then you can kind of hear from the other side of the door an occasional shout, but like not like shout of like a battle, but occasional, just a unintelligible word.
What?
Yeah, but at this point, there's more booted tracks, I guess is one way to say it.
So there's definitely people on the other side.
So it seems like,
There's things for
or there's
sure.
something. There's something.
So do we like kick it, door open, and rush in, ready to like fuck some shit up, or like you want to try and like open it and like creaky, and just
Well, there's only one way to
peeky,
get
peeky.
us from there, I'd imagine, right? So like, even if you busted the door open, it like would funnel them in here.
That's true.
So we couldn't get like overwhelmed.
That's
True.
That's smart. Yeah.
I mean, I love kicking doors open. Hobby. So like, I'm totally game. Just trying to be all like logistical.
Yeah, if they're all doing something with the portal, then they would be distracted if we snuck in. But if you want to just kill everyone, I mean, I'm a guard. I do that.
Guards do that. All guards are crooked and they kill people.
That's true.
Hey, my uncle's a guard.
Hold on a
My
minute.
brother's a guard.
I mean, this is Two Swords who's met Baldur's Gatian guards versus Elturellian guards who are just the complete opposite.
I feel like we're a good group over here, but I'm just saying.
I'm just yanking your chain, beef. All right, so like,
yeah.
am I kicking this door down or what we doing? Like, I'm giddy. I mean, I'm giddy at the prospect of a portal to another dimension that will just spill endless demons for me to kill one after another. Like, so I'm good to go.
Yeah, I'm not like super sneaky. So like, if you just like wanted to
Take a peeky.
bust it near and bust it far,
Yeah, I
I'ma
guess
do
we'll
it.
just kick it
Unless
in.
someone tells me no, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it.
Okay,
Just make-
door kicked.
Door kick.
Okay. All right.
Kersmack.
As you kick the door open, you see a shallow meditation pool fills this room, set off from a broad landing edged by a low wrought iron railing. Wondrous frescoes along the walls depict souls gaining the blessings of Lathander, Torm, Helm, and Tyr. The frescoes on one wall have been twisted into abyssal forms surrounding a shimmering portal. The pool is littered with the mutilated bodies of humans wearing the uniform of Baldur's Gate and Elturel. The swirling water of the pool roils with shadow and is shot through with patches of black ichor where demons have fallen here. An armored man with a shield slung over his back crouches among the bodies, writhing in pain. His eyes are closed, and his hands clutch at a golden helm on his head, as if trying in vain to claw it off. Unintelligible words spill from his lips, some sounding saintly and solemn, while others resonate with a cruel hissing.
So there's also a fairy that wants to give us hearts.
Yes. Extremely not that. Rhea, and any of you who, and Beef, I'm sure too, immediately recognizes this as older Ravengard, the main man himself that you've been tasked with finding for quite some time. The leader of the Flaming Fist, whose disappearance set the city into more chaos due to him actually being a decent fellow. But yeah, he's basically in this pool of water that appears to be roughly a foot deep, and he's just whispering madly to himself, trying to rip this helmet off of him. As
Karloff,
the wall behind him kind of shimmers a little bit.
Karloff, you want to have Bear like help him get that helmet off?
Yeah, that sounds good. I think it's that hot guy's helmet, so he's not supposed to be wearing it. So Bear's gonna come and just like try to take it off like a Lego man's hair.
All right, yeah. As high as you rolled, you got a crit, nat 20. Nothing happens. Bear just keeps. You see like his pistons and like one of the new water tubes that you installed that's not quite ready yet, kind of like springs open and a little bit of holy water squirts out of the top of his shoulder as he's pulling, and then he just kind of looks at you and goes. Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you for trying your best. Does the holy water do anything when it like splashes down on him?
There's a little bit of for a second the hissing stops, but that's it. It's like not a good thing. When it hits some of the water, some of the black ichor. Oh, the baby, she has a belly. Yes, a belly, baby. The black ichor sort of like oil and water dissipates, but comes back into. It's not like Lysoling this area by any means.
Beef is like stoked to see this dude, right? Like,
Oh yeah, you're stoked to see this dude, but all of your friends are dead and mangled
Oh, no.
in the pool, like just kind of hanging, like half a head chopped off. It's like many of the scenes from Starship Troopers, just kind of spread around in this water.
Beef
All
feels
right.
a confusing mix of emotion.
yeah, but ignoring the danger, I think Beef was just gonna run like right over and be like, "Yo, what the fuck happened?"
As all of you are interacting with Older, nothing's happening. He continues to whisper to himself, again, kind of going back and forth between this voice that sounds saintly and this voice that sounds like hissing. Can someone, if you're trained in Arcana and Religion, please roll for me?
Cool.
Not
I'm gonna do
me.
Arcana.
Belly baby, let me
Oh Jesus.
That'll be a
I got an 8.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
for the-
Ooh.
So yeah, you're able to, like, Karloff, you're able to tell it definitely seems like there's two entities kind of struggling with him. Specifically, Beef, you realize that it seems like his mind might be the stage of some divine power struggle. The whispers that are saintly sort of almost sound like Torm, and the hissing seems to be a language of a demon, demonic language, perhaps even Baphomet given context clues. And as you're looking at it, you realize that no spell would be able to break this. This is two gods fighting, essentially gods, right? Fighting over the mind of a poor
Could we
guy.
get
Is this
we
with
get
my
their attention?
17?
So yeah, he seems to be possessed. Is probably
Okay, I would say, is this like an angels on the shoulder, or is this like he's possessed? Yeah,
It's
All right.
yeah. Replace angel and demon Elmer Fudd with actual Christian God and like actual Christian, but like spooky Middle Ages Christian, the devil.
Okay. Can
Yelling
we
at
like
him.
snap in front of his face and be like, "Hey, whatever otherworldly entity is currently inhabiting the mortal form of this guy, hey, look over here."
As soon
Hey.
as you do that, he looks at you and his eyes open, and from his mouth just hisses, "Kill them!" As the wall behind you shimmers in the way the fresco changes from corrupted and sort of starting to move, and it looks like the outline of a giant minotaur and a giant ape are sort of like getting bigger and bigger until the fresco sort of like explodes outward and launching themselves out of this into this small little area is a giant non-skeletal minotaur, or two skeletal non-minotaurs, and this huge sort of
I know what that is.
yeah ape creature with orange fur and just kind of like jewels kind of encrusted in its person like jewelry, and they just point at you and they start running at you. I think
Bring it.
that means it's initiative time. Let me grab
Yeah, it is. And that is an 18.
Finally, a good roll.
Hell yeah, I got an 18.
Hell yeah. We're fast as fuck, boy.
I feel like your dex is probably better than mine.
In 5th edition, you pick.
Oh.
Okay, what did other people get?
16.
Beef is unprepared with a 6.
Okay.
Beef was just
I mean-
happy to be there.
Makes sense, because like
He was-
all your friends are dead.
You're
All
very
my
much
friends are
living a
dead.
little Uzi Vert song right now.
Yeah.
You're pushed to the edge and all your friends are dead.
Yep.
I love that song.
All my friends are dead.
Little Uzi Vert is low key.
Helmet on his head.
really good.
Helmet on his head.
I love that song, You Better Move, from his new album. It's on my workout playlist. And as a bonus, it has the line, Blue Eyes White Dragon, I cannot lose.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Such a dweeb.
Okay. Gnash and Two Swords, you see the hissing, growling forms of two minotaurs, and something that some of you might know as a Balgur. Balgur.
Ball gargler?
Balgur.
God bless you.
Don't
Gesundheit.
put naughty words in my mouth.
Wig.
What do you do?
Fight
Tim, I have
him.
a hot question for you. How much time has passed since when we were upstairs to down here? In your opinion?
Like 15 minutes.
Cool.
Not bad.
All right, I just had to check something. Okay. Two swords. Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
You can go.
Okay. All right. Shit.
Shit.
I'm gonna.
Belly.
Damn. I don't know what I want to do. I'm gonna hang out where I'm at. No, I'm gonna move right here, and then I'm gonna squirt off to Eldritch Blast at the topmost Minotaur.
Okay.
Okay. So the first one is an 18,
Hit.
and the second one is a natural 20.
Damn. That hits.
Yeah.
Nice.
That hits.
All right. So
That
the
hits.
first Eldritch Blast.
He
is-
dies.
The first Eldritch Blast is 6 damage. The second one is. Am I rolling the dice and doubling it, or am I?
Yeah, roll double.
Or do I roll 2d10?
Yeah, roll at double. Let's do normal crit rules.
Okay. So 10, yeah. All right. So rolling 2d10. That is. Oh my god. 13 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you as it's kind of lowering its head to charge at you. Your two Eldritch blasts sort of hit it. Did you watch the hit show Mystic Knights of Tir na Nog? It was like a
I know that. Oh, I'm looking that up.
it was almost like a Power Rangers but fantasy.
Yes.
And I loved it.
That I did too.
The guy
So bad.
who what? No, good. The guy that was the Blue Ranger essentially. The Blue Knight had a trident, and he would always spin his thing and shoot, and that's what Gnash is doing. That's what it's
Hell yeah.
Where are they
I'm
now?
so pissed off that you referenced that.
This has been the
Damn.
reference episode.
Sweet. Knights of
I love all of the so there's always like the marquee shows like Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers, right?
Mhm.
But for every one of those, there's like 5 like rip-off ones that are I mean, Ninja Turtles had a million rip-offs.
Big Bad Beetleborgs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's Biker Mice from Mars,
Yeah,
Street
that's
Sharks.
good. That's good too.
What's the tattooed teenage fighters from Beverly Hills? Something like that.
I don't know that one.
Oh my god, I think I know what you're talking. Why do I know
Oh,
these?
oh, and the other one that was like from both of them was Mummies Alive. That one. Anyone watch Mummies Alive? No.
No.
Anyone? No.
Tattooed teenage alien fighters from Beverly Hills. That's
my
what
God.
it was.
That's awesome.
Tattooed.
What are we doing?
All right. After we're done here, because we'll fit this fight, Google Mummies Alive, because that was another one where it was
I'm
like
doing it
ancient
now.
mummies.
Doing it now.
There was like 3 of them or 4 of them, and they all had like kind of different skill sets and vibes. And
Oh,
Yes.
this show ruled!
Yeah.
Just like a word cloud.
Oh my god, this show is so weird. I loved it.
I was so into like ancient Egyptian stuff. Like as a kid, like I was weirdly very, very into like
And-
funerary rites, and I would have loved this.
yeah, I still remember like things like Mummies Alive. It's gotta be out there somewhere.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Okay, yeah. Two swords. They are just about to charge at you. What do you do?
No, they're not. I'm gonna charge at them first.
Oh.
Yeah. And the topmost one, the one to my left, right in front of me, makes sense. I'll just bull rush it,
Nice. Epic. And
I'm gonna hit with and do Commander Strike. So that's 14 plus 7. That is a 21
hit.
to hit. And it's been a minute, cause let me double check the order of. Okay. All right. So I hit. I'm gonna roll damage for that, but the Commander Strike as well. So that is gonna be 9 slashing damage on the Minotaur, but for the Commander Strike, I'm gonna also kind of whip around, point at Karloff.
Mm-hmm.
Say, Karloff, get him, and then Karloff you get to take an attack right now.
What?
Yeah,
Like any kind of attack?
you get to make an attack.
Well, I'm gonna just firebolt him because that's 2d10 damage. So let's see.
And you get to add my superiority die to your damage. So that's a D8. I'll roll if you.
Pat, I'm so sorry. I've
Oh,
been
no.
rolling like doo-doo today. That's an 8, which I assume
Oh no!
does not hit.
It does not hit. No.
I am so startled by the fact that Two Swords is depending
It's
on
good.
me.
You got it out of the way.
Yes, I am. The pressure is getting to me.
I wish I
and
could add the superiority die to the hit part
Right?
of the roll, not the damage. Yeah.
I've only gotten one good roll today, which
All right.
makes up for last time when I got a lot of good rolls in a row.
Well,
Oh, damn.
I'm just gonna go ahead and hit again,
Okay.
and that is a 12.
Miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that'll be my turn.
Now, as the one that as you kind of like distract yourself, it's able to get its defenses back up, and as you kind of go into slash, it kind of just bats it away with this huge axe. Okay, Karloff, it is now your turn.
Okay, first things first, I'm gonna yell at Lulu. I'm gonna say, Lulu, can you get the helmet off? You gotta help him. You're like an angel, right?
I'm a holy font. That's different. She kind of goes around and pokes and prods. I don't think I can. I don't think I can. Let me try. Let me try. I don't think I can. Let me see what I can do.
I believe in you.
Thank you.
You're like an
Believe it.
angel to me.
Thank you. You are special. You are my friend. Oh, I don't think I can. Let me try.
Thank you, Lulu. And then I'm gonna shoot more. I'm gonna try. If fucking firebolt does not hit today, I am just gonna have to hang up my dice.
Firebolt. College.
5 + 6. is
Ooh,
11.
no, that does not hit. Unfortunately, as
Shit.
the flames just kind of like
You gotta go to dice jail.
uselessly, yeah, put those in timeout. Uselessly wash over the Minotaur, maybe like singeing some of its fur, but not connecting.
Just makes it stinky.
Yeah, it's stinky in here. Next up is
I have
Bear.
bear.
oh yes,
So I'm gonna have bear sort of beep 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 up to this guy, and I'm going to try and use his little rending, force empowered rend. Okay. Ooh, that was a 15. So 15 + 4 is 19. I assume that hits.
that does hit.
Hell yeah.
And then that's 1d8 + 2. 3 + 2 is 5 damage. I'm trying.
Every
Listen.
little bit helps.
Yeah, I was supposed to say any damage is good damage. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Oh, you
And
hit.
then-
You were
Res-
attacking the middle boy.
Yes, the middle guy.
S Two Swords is like staring up. I'm assuming like 8-foot tall Minotaur thing, and he's just like It's like that's cool, Karloff. Keep it up. You're doing great. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I love you. And I'm going to use my little homunculus also
Jesus Christ.
to fly up on that same guy. And roll again. That's a 15 + 4. It's another 19.
Okay, that hits.
Okay. That is 6 damage.
Okay.
That's a lot of pets.
Little pot shots.
Okay.
You take it.
Action splurge.
After you do that, you feel a little tap on your shoulder, Karloff, and you see nothing in front of you, but then you feel
Oh god.
you feel something start clawing at you.
Stop!
Does a 15 hit your AC?
It does not.
Okay, you look over, and you see Ofuk clawing at you. He's like, "These are my master's minions. They come to kill you. I will kill you
What a
too.
little
I'm
fucker.
sorry, but you did not seem. You tried to hurt my friends, so I will kill you now too."
Fook, no! And I'm gonna try to hug him.
What a worthless little shit. What a waste of a detour. Didn't give a shit.
I can be your master now. We can have picnics, and you can join me and Bear and Hawk, and we'll have a great time. I promise you, I'll give you the best life.
We'll see.
Raya, you think you can handle that little fucker?
No, kill him. I love him.
He's trying to kill you.
But he's just trying to help his friends, and I get it. I'm trying to help my friends.
Yeah, I'm going to kill you.
How
No,
they
don't kill
understand each
me.
other.
He's trying to literally kill you, Karloff.
He's just scared. It's okay, little buddy. Have
This is
some
how you
more
befriend
drinking.
cats.
Yeah, I'm gonna like give him my hand to sniff. Do some Jackson Galaxy shit.
Yeah.
He's also tied to my waist with a rope.
This is several times funnier now.
Um.
That was a goblin laugh I just did. I'm so sorry.
No, please, more goblin times. Two swords. Just right now, you see at your feet one of the guards in Elturel garb.
Boo.
Kind of start stirring, but you realize that your foot is on his chest, and you realize that he's kind of like trapped underneath the body of another, like probably like a minotaur or like a barb devil or something like that.
Athletics check to move the body out of the way.
You can do that on your turn, but that's what you see that in front of you as this giant creature. Can't do that. Okay. Punches bear.
No.
Not bear, not the baby.
Ooh.
Don't put big boy.
Does a 25 hit bear?
It absolutely does.
No, it doesn't actually.
That's 9 damage, and then it comes back. Where? Okay. Let's see. That's fun. That's cute. Don't have a second type of attack for this guy. That's cute. Loving it. Loving to see it. Love to see not the whole character sheet here. Why would I want to see the whole thing? You know?
Yeah, you don't need it.
Why would I not want to know what it does when it bites? Simply put. All right, let me Google his name real quick so I can tell you what happens next. Baldur. Roll 20. You are. I love you very much, but you've been beefing it up. Okay. So the next attack comes in, and now it's trying to like literally rip the head off of Bear. Does a 14 hit as it kind of crunches down on his head.
No, it doesn't.
What the heck? That's okay, because it's going to try to like punch its head off again, and that I can click, I assume is working. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it does.
And that's another 8 bludgeoning damage as it kind of like grabs it, pounds it, bites, doesn't get anywhere, and then bites it again, and then punches again. So a total of 17 total bludgeoning damage on Bear. As it's just kicking up like little bits of bodies here and there. Doing that sort of like big ape thing again, like the ape from Sekiro, just kind of throwing shit. It's like water and viscera is going everywhere while this thing is attacking. Luckily, my friend and yours beef is up.
Ooh. All right. So I was tending to my friend there, and I didn't even notice the fight start behind me. And I turn around and go, "Oh, nope!" And then I cast slow, affecting up to 6 creatures of my choice.
Holy
damn.
crap!
Oh, good shit.
And so that'll be all visible enemies, please.
That's all of them. That's all of them. All 4 of them.
That's all.
That's all of them.
They must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be affected by the spell for the next 10 turns.
Okay, Baldur got an 8. Ofuk got a 10. And nope.
They're gonna need a 15.
Okay, let's see if both Minotaurs do it. Minotaur top did it. Minotaur bottom also did it. 20 and 22 they got.
Well, this is for you here. All the affected target speeds are halved.
Okay.
They take a -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws, and can't use reactions.
Oh,
On their turn, this keeps going. On their turn, they can use either an action or a bonus action, but not both. Regardless of their abilities or magic items, they can't make more than one melee or ranged attack on its turn.
What are you doing?
If they attempt to cast a spell with a casting time of 1 action, roll a d20. On an 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn, and they must use their action on that turn to continue casting it.
Stop reading!
Brett, you are a magic man. I love
Stop
this.
reading!
Stop
There's
reading.
like
All
So
right.
you got, but it didn't hit everyone.
So I'm not gonna remember any of that. So be sure to remind. I'll remember the one action thing. That's gonna be easy.
Who do I gotta track who failed it? I'll let you know.
I'm sorry, you're not in here. The Quasit and the Balgura, the big ape creature.
Hell yeah.
So okay.
That's a dope spell.
That is a dope spell. So with
So
that,
lit.
Rhea runs over to the Quasit and looks at you, Karloff, with her giant sword, just about, and she's like, I should slay this creature.
No, he's baby. He's my friend. We're gonna be friends because I saw a tiefling that was friends with a Quasit, and I want to be friends with a Quasit, and he led us here, and I fed him beef jerky, and he liked it, so I could take care of him. I promise I'll clean his litter box.
As you're chatting, she bonks it on the back of the head, and it stops trying to claw your eyes out and slumps
Thank you.
over. It's like, I think this is gonna be a very bad idea, but I guess I trust you, Karloff. Karloff has a new pet.
Yeah. Thank
keep him
you.
in line.
You did knock him out. That's fine. I'll pick him up and be like, baby.
I guess she was like literally tried to murder you.
I touch his little belly.
Lulu tries to do something. Let me see. Lulu's my friend. But Lulu starts very weak. Lulu's hurt. Lulu needs help.
Oh shit, for real?
Not with like HP, just
Oh, okay.
soul points. Yeah, Lulu's.
Some milk.
Oh no, gross. So Lulu tries to rip the helmet off, but quickly gives up, and you hear her sort of whispering sweet nothings to Older, and you kind of do see the fresco behind these 3 demonic creatures solidify, I guess is a decent word. Not completely solid, but a little more solid. Tico shoots off a motherfucking blast and does 20 damage at
Shit.
the top Minotaur. And he says something real hilarious. Justin was in the chat. Maybe say something crazy. Maybe something fucking hilarious. I love him, Miss Tico. I love him so much. All right, Gnash and 2 swords. There is a huge ape swinging around. There's a Minotaur locked. Wait, did the Minotaurs go? Did I skip them? Oh, I skipped them as fuck. God damn it!
You
No, you
helped with
didn't.
them.
I held their turn. That's a thing I can do. I can do whatever I want. I am God. Okay, they will now. They can't charge because there's not enough space. So they simply put will try to smash at you, 2 swords. That's a 24 hit. You're shit.
You know it does.
I don't know it does. You have a very high AC. I never know. You take 19 slashing damage as this thing just goes. I was like, why are these things challenge rating so high? Oh, if they hit, it hurt. As it just comes down. You get your two swords in the way, but it just crunches into your shoulder a little bit. Your foot is driven down. The point of like your kind of pointed armor in your shin or in your knee gets dangerously close to this drowning soldier who kind of starts like clawing at your armor to try to get him out from under this. Probably it's.
Oh, wait, no, wait, hold on. I'm doing parry.
It's probably like right here. Boop.
All right, hold on. I'm doing parry, and that means that all right, superior die +1 to reduce the damage. Yeah, I'm definitely worth it there. Fuck yeah, that's 8.
Perfect.
Well, 7 + 1, 8.
Shit.
All right, yeah. So you parry it, but instead of crunching into your shoulder, it feels like you.
I mean, it
almost
still hurts.
Yeah, it feels like you're
Still 11.
almost ripping your arm off, trying to deflect that, and you're not sure how many more you can do. The blue X there is the drowning person. The second Minotaur is gonna charge you, Beef, and it might take an opportunity attack from your friend and mine. Wait, nope, it technically won't because it's enough space. It charges at you, and Beef, it doesn't get an opportunity attack from Bear because Minotaur big, so it's legally not leaving the space as per the rules. So, all right, and it leans. Ooh, that's bad. Well, no, it's 23. 23. It throws its axe back basically and leans down and tries to gore you. And gets
I
a
can't
23.
even shield that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a gore.
Oh no!
All right, you take. Oh, it critted. Holy shit! You take.
No!
Beef is gonna die right here.
How many?
This is
Oh
it.
no!
You take. Let me tell you all at once for fun.
Beef die.
You take.
Beef is dead meat.
You take
God damn it, that's good.
35 damage.
Oh yeah, Beef is down.
And since
Beef
you're
just got one-shotted.
and since you're unconscious, you automatically fail the
My longest, oldest friend.
strength saving throw, and you're thrown backwards into Karloff. Karloff, you feel something hit you, and you look over and like, oh, it's your good friend Beef. But much like in the hit film Jurassic Park, where you think it's Samuel L. Jackson's arm being nice, it is his body mangled and bleeding as he kind of looks at you and just falls to the ground. Beef! Unconscious. But the good news is the Minotaur that did it looks so happy, and it's kind of like it stabbed its huge great axe in the ground and is like beating his chest, and it appears that it's wide open for attacks. Two swords, you are up.
No, I mean I have to.
Oh, and now I assume since your
Can I use my
concentration's
bonus
gone
action to? May I use my bonus action
to
to
do
pull
what?
the dude up?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, you gotta
Really?
like, you gotta commit to it.
You gotta commit to it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, bonus actions are special. Bonus actions are things that are like built within your character. Everything's either an action or free action. Bonus actions just kind of those are freebies for
Yeah.
extreme training.
Like your actions are your global cooldowns, your bonus actions are your off global cooldowns.
Exactly.
So they're just like little things you like weave in between your global cooldowns.
For
Well, I
free
count the
action,
fucking guy.
you can be like, give him a thumbs up.
All right. Well, I can't let the fucking guy drown. So yeah, I'll pull him up.
Okay.
Hang in there, baby.
As you go down there to pull him up, give me a.
Don't you do it?
You don't do it. Give me a. Give me an investigation check, please.
Okay. Is 14.
Okay. Yep. You just good enough. As you get down, you get your hands under this guy's like armor. You get like a good hold on its armor, and as you struggle, you're jostled just a little bit by the giant minotaur in front of you, but you're able to kind of shield both yourself and this drowning Elturellian guard. And as you pull, as his head enters the water, it's only like a foot, but still you can drown pretty easily in the foot. As you pull him out in like a spray of water, you realize that it's a corpse that isn't moving, is completely dead, and has its eyes like that look like they were burnt out, and the sort of illusion melts off of it, and you kind of react in horror as you just ripped out a corpse in your hand, and it does the classic sort of like lean forward, and then like gross corpse water falls out of its
I'm very annoyed with you. As a bonus action, can I throw it at the Minotaur?
Sure, it won't do damage, but you can do it.
Could it like it could disorient? I'll throw it at the Minotaur's like legs. Try and like.
Sure.
Should I
Try to
bother
tangle
rolling?
up.
Nothing's gonna happen, is it? Right? Like,
I mean,
if you
it's
get
fun to
20,
roll. We like it.
You're not gonna. It's a 4.
Okay, yeah, you do it, and it kind of is stuck to you. Yeah, you all see Two Swords, for some reason, extremely interested in pulling this corpse out of the water, but it's...
Okay, I thought he was alive. I was saving a lot. You know what?
And the giant ape just starts cackling and smashing the water and pointing at you. Idiot fool! Idiot fool! I tricked you!
Ain't you got some barrels to throw down off a building?
Does he speak? Oh, he has telepathy, so yeah, he can. So Beef, I assume since you're down, the slow.
The slow isn't concentration.
It is not.
No.
Lord.
I did fail my
In
death
your
save.
face, Tim. In your face, Tim.
That is
In
what
your
a great
face,
spell.
Tim.
Slow. All right, Gnash, you are up.
Oh, it's me. Hello, welcome. I'm gonna, I guess, step to the edge of here to engage with this hell Minotaur.
And I will tell you now, you have advantage on attacks against him. This Minotaur has that classic barbarian reckless attack thingy.
Oh, Father God. Okay, I'm gonna bonus action Hexblade's Curse it. Oh, man. And then I'm gonna give it 2 flourishing swings with my halberd like a bad bitch. That is a 19 on the first one.
Hit.
Hell yeah.
And I'm gonna roll that damage now.
Slow is concentration.
Wait, what?
Per what I'm looking here on Dungeons and Dragons Beyond.
Dungeons and Dragons Beyond. Tim, that's 14 damage on the first swing.
Boom.
Alright, second attack. Does the second attack also get advantage or just the first one?
I think it's all attacks. Let me double check.
I didn't say concentration. Hold on a minute. Now I gotta look it up.
Yeah, look, get. It's. I mean, why not add another? Yep, all attack rolls. Why not have another resource trying to ruin my life by giving me wrong information?
That is an
Oh
18
shit, it
hit.
is concentration.
Oh no!
Let me get rid of those. This guy, he's asleep, so let's put a little X on him.
That is 10 damage with the second one.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh!
Because they're hex-bladed, by the way.
By the
They
way.
take an additional... So add 6 damage also.
Okay. Wait, add 6 damage? What am I, healing them or something? Just kidding. We're having fun.
Yeah.
That's my Tim Robinson impression. Is there anything else you'd like to do on this, your turn?
I have done movement action and bonus action.
Cool
I am
beans,
all
baby.
set.
Karloff, you're up, friend.
My new friend Beef is dead at my feet.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go, no, Beef! I need a friend!
You're like you're holding Ufuk and like shaking him at Beef, like, no!
While Gross Kitty's in my hand, I'm gonna like lean down and like touch him with the back of my hand while not letting my new pet go. And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him. So
Okay.
I'm gonna let you roll it, Brett, because my rolls have been doo-doo garbage. But it's 1d8 plus 3.
Brett.
Ooh, that is 9.
Woo! That's a great
Hell
roll.
yeah!
You are up, and it hurts.
All right.
I just imagine the stupid video of that guy getting kicked in the chest, falling, like crumpling backwards, and then just farting.
Yeah,
That was, you got hit with the Minotaur, landed, crumpled, farted.
did it too. You're coming to. You'll obviously take your turn in a little bit, but the good news, Brett, is you're not in the water. You're in a dry area, and you have two powerful women and a weird cat looming down at you, being like, "Are you okay?"
No.
And then
No, I am not okay.
Karloff.
Bear's gonna get behind 2 swords.
You would
because I want-
take an opportunity attack.
Oh fuck, you're right. What if I go here?
You would take an opportunity attack.
Shit.
Wait,
Fuck it. Yeah, let's take an opportunity attack so I can get behind him.
All right, you take 2 opportunity attacks. You took your hand up.
Wait,
Let's do it. Yeah, there's the Minotaur and the
Minotaur and the
Baldur.
monkey, yeah.
Oh, that's
If you
actually
go up
3.
one, you only take one.
That's it.
Heads up.
That's all 3.
I'm about to have a visitor, but you guys are fine.
Yes. Baby. Yeah.
Okay,
Just
maybe
take
I'll
3.
stay here.
Just take 3 opportunity attacks.
Maybe I'll stay. Maybe I'll fucking
Just stand opportunity attacks.
yeah.
I'm
Bear
just gonna...
will get rid of the reactions. That's juicy.
No. Okay, Bear's gonna chill where they are, and I'm gonna cast beep beep beep. Repair. So that's 2d8 plus 2 to heal itself.
Bear, heal thyself. Remember that? It's from the Bible.
Is that the same bear that Moses like dunked on those kids because they told him he was bald?
That was Elisha, I believe.
Oh shit, you're right. Okay, 6.
Go on up, bald head. That's what they said. And then she-bears came out.
Okay, so I got 6 plus 2 is 8. So I'm gonna heal for 8.
That's really crazy when she's crying, okay?
Okay, I'll listen for Gracie when she's crying. She's still sleeping though, okay? honey?
Okay, Bear
And
has been
then-
healed for 8.
Yes, and then my little hawk is just gonna attack Big Monkey again for 1d4 plus 2.
Ha 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 ha. We are winning. You are losing.
These little pot shots, man. Okay, that's a 1 plus 2, so that's 3.
Get out of here.
3 damage.
Okay.
We'll take it.
It's itty bitty. It's trying its best.
The little, like, pitter-patter machine gun fire from
Yeah. You,
Aerosmith the Hawk.
You just got to try your best, idiot. I'm going to, I guess, move the Minotaurs. Would that be unfair? What do you think? I don't know. Because the Minotaur is supposed to go
Well-
now, but I forgot to make him go, so they might as well go at the end.
Opportunity attack from this guy. So-
No, I'm saying move them in initiative. What do you think is more
Oh.
fair? Because now they're technically going. Well, all of you have gone except for Beef, so I'll just keep him here. That's.
Oh,
That's fine.
he's gone.
Oh, he's back.
Nope.
He got healed.
I woke him.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he got healed a little bit.
Okay.
He's got a squinch of HP now.
The bottom Minotaur swings at you, Gnash, and that's a 24.
God damn it. Okay, yeah, sure.
What up? Oh, you only take 11. Nope.
Oh, okay, it takes 15
No,
damage.
shut up. You take 18 slashing damage.
Tim woke up today and was like, you know, I'm
That's
done with
fine.
Happy Hell Hour. I'm gonna
Uh,
TPK.
I'm
That's
gonna
fine.
play
It
more
takes
Animal
15
Crossing.
It takes 15 ice damage.
Okay.
My armor explodes off of me and fills this dick full of ice shards.
You guys
Good
have
shit.
done so well in the past that, and these guys are just rolling well is the problem. And they get advantage on their attacks, which is deadly. But they only attack once.
Bastards.
They only attack once. Look at me. Praise God.
And they can't do their gore thing as easily. Does a 24 hit your AC? I think we do know it does. 2 swords?
Yeah.
Holy shit. That's 24 slashing.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do parry again.
Okay. Same idea. You are getting tired. But your footing remains true. Your training is kicking in as times are getting spicy. And then the ball gurgle will he kind of shakes his head off and he's able to move quickly again, and will punch and bite Bear again because he hates him.
Rude.
So that is a 19.
Yes, that hits.
And so 8 total damage for that. And then he will look over at you, Two Swords, and try to bite you. So that's a 14. So yeah, as the huge axe comes down, you kind of are able to dodge it, and then you're in quick in time. You're able to get out of the way of this huge mouth that comes down, and you look so goddamn cool. Beef, my friend, you are up. In the water to your right, I guess, there is a giant minotaur who's completely exposed, another giant minotaur who's pretty bloody, completely exposed, and a huge ape pawing at Bear, which is the robot, and turn your music off! We're in quarantine! Biting at Two Swords.
All right, Beef is absolutely pissed. So he gets up and he's gonna move into the danger zone.
No, Beef!
It's a life or death situation, and he's a guard. He's got to do the guard stuff.
Yeah.
If I'm looking at this correctly, I believe Beef could move into the bottom center squares, entering the range of attack of the Minotaur.
Uh-huh.
I want to move basically to the bottom of the room.
Okay.
And I'm gonna.
You'll see it in 15 or 6 seconds or something.
Yeah.
There.
And then, or maybe like one more over to the right. But then I'm gonna pull out my wand of the lightning bolt.
Ooh.
Good shit.
And I'm gonna end shit.
Go off.
I'm just gonna cast it and use 6 of the 7 charges that it has. And
Yes,
that
please,
will mean
God.
that all 3 of the enemy creatures will need to make a dex save.
Okay.
And
it's
then
like
take
30.
either all or half of.
Yes.
Jesus, he was like shit.
13d6 damage. So
Holy shit.
What's
Brett
the
made good character.
what's the save?
it's my DC, I believe, 15.
Okay. Only the bottom.
Only the guy that hit me.
Yeah, only him
Only the
save for
bottom.
some reason. Only the bottom
All right.
saves.
Well, I guess I'm gonna die again. But hey, this is fun.
Worth it.
So this is gonna take a sec. 2, 7.
We shall remember you. I like how I'm saying it. He's not dead yet.
Yeah. It's just saluting and crying. You die a hero. I'm not dead.
Even though Two Swords hates like guards, he hates cops, but he's still just like the one good one.
We will say nice things at your funeral. Like, I'm just shooting. Stop.
This is gonna be a lot of damage, you guys.
It's still wrong.
Oh, that's too many rolls.
My beehole is puckered right now. Like,
I should
think
pull.
I think I get 2 more.
Okay. I mean,
And the total is all or half of 56 damage.
all right. So
God
this
damn.
this boy is just
He's
cooked.
gonna be a wizard for sure.
Yeah, this boy is cooked. He's a goose and he's cooked. I'm gonna X him as he just falls over. This is half of 56. Okay, I can do. Okay, this boy is almost dead.
Love it.
And minus 28.
That was it. Beef has no more cool moves.
All right, yeah. So this Minotaur.
He falls over.
But we've all played BioShock, right? You cast an electric spell while standing in the water, you all die. End of campaign. Thank you. No, that's not. I'm not doing that. I will only do that sometimes, not when it's dangerous. This Minotaur looks like shit. One of his eyes is permanently just closes. It drops its frickin' mace. The Baldur kind of backs against the frescoes and then shakes it off and doesn't feel like it took the full brunt of the damage, but it hurts. And it has like this cool, awesome like lip ring, and that thing just scorches a bit of its mouth, and it gets so pissed off it just rips it out and like throws it at you, Beef, and you take no damage, but like 2 RP damage, but no actual damage. But ouch, it hurt.
I'm like a little insulted, like oh.
It's like hot. It's like hot and stinky. Is there anything else on thine turn?
I mean, as long as I'm still in the, I don't even have anywhere to move. If I can move back in line of the doorway without leaving this guy's zone.
You could probably move to just to a little bit of Gnash. You're still in the water. You're closer to the doorway, but I wouldn't say you're not on dry land quite yet.
All right.
So
cool.
That'll
be all.
All right. Tico, he will take out. He rushes up and jumps on the Baldur. Ooh, great roll, Tico. And stabs it. I don't know how much damage Tico does, but let's just say he does.
So damn much.
He does a lot. This thing looks hurt. Tico just like jumps on his head and like gets the rebar up underneath its neck, pulls it out, and tons of blood's coming out. But he pushes Tico off, and he looks even way more pissed. Rhea rushes forward. Jumps into the water and hacks at the Minotaur down there. I've lost Rhea's character sheet. It's gone. not like she can never hit. Am I right, everybody? And she puts her shield to the side, and she hacks twice at this dude, and is able to connect one time. Nope, actually twice now. I forget.
Good shit.
Because she gets bonus, and she drops this guy as she jumps in there and just hacks once at his neck, and it kind of leans to the side as he goes to pick back up his giant great axe, and then she just lets out a guttural roar and like kicks herself a little bit off of the iron railings by the pool and just jumps up and just cleaves that fucking head off, and it looks so dope. And it
Hell
spins.
yeah.
Take that HP.
Yeah, it slows down and spins in a weird way, and you're all kind of looking at each other. It's like still slowly spinning, and then you're like scratching the back of your head and just huge splash. And then Lulu tries again to kind of calm Raven Guard. Let's see how she does. That's not very good. The portal behind you shimmers a little bit, but it's fine. 2 Swords of Gnash, you're up. You see extremely bloody, angry ape.
Well, hasn't you been going first, right? You go if you wanna.
Animal
I mean,
handling.
we can attack
I'll go with
together.
that.
I love that idea.
Let's attack together as friends.
All
Because
right.
it's nothing for me to, because I mean, basically our actions are taking place simultaneously.
Yeah. How many do you have? Because I can do 3. You want me to go?
I have 2 attacks.
Oh, perfect. I'll go. You go. I'll go. You go. I'll go.
Okay, let's do it.
Perfect sandwich of attacks. So, like, bop, bop, bop. So
Yeah.
my first one is an 18.
Hit.
Nice.
All right, and that deals 6 slashing damage.
Dead. What does it look like?
Oh fuck yeah!
As
Okay.
you drop it.
I stab him right through his stupid Donkey Kong heart.
Yeah, he just slumps over like, worth it. I'll see you again, bitch. And falls
gross.
down. And
Rude.
collapses in the water.
Incredibly rude.
Because he doesn't die here. He is a demon. He is not in... Well, did demons die here? I forget. I don't think they do. I think only devils die here for good. And with that, you all look at each other, and Lulu is whispering to older Raven Guard, and she looks at all of you. What do we do? What do we do? He's possessed. What do we do? What do we do? And that's where we're going to end this session with the golden elephant whispering and panically as all of you. What's everyone's hit points at? Just for funs, to see how good we did.
I'm at full HP because Armor of Agathis is the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
I'm half.
Beef's at 9.
I'm at 21 out of 45.
I'm half, but I used 3 of my 4 superiority die.
Bro, armor of Agavus gives me 15 HP. Bless it, because
Bless.
like I would have also been one shot by one of these stupid things. But then also when it died, it healed me. So
Cool. I have to jet pretty quickly, so everyone, please say where we can find you on the net.
Brett,
You
go.
find-
Oh, I'll go.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry, I
all
was gonna say,
Yeah,
sorry.
Brett go.
Find me on Twitter at Brett Eagles or on Let's Rewatch doing the podcasting with Pat. And then my bonus bumps is do folding at home and help solve viruses. And an extra other thing that isn't mind bump, but I love it so much. South by Southwest torrent.com, SXSWtorrent.com. All the music from South by Southwest that got canceled, you can still download it all and listen to it.
And our next rewatch episode that's going to be released features Geekly's own Adam Bash,
Oh, hell yeah.
and we do Biodome to see if it holds up. Spoiler: it doesn't.
that's weird. But you won't.
I installed folding at home on my computer after last time, and my husband got really concerned because he's like, why is our computer making so much noise? And I forgot I put it on there, and he's like, oh, we're doing good science stuff.
My water cooler in my computer, you might be able to hear it twitch. Sometimes you do, sometimes you can't. So I'm not going to do it until my computer gets fixed, which should be soon.
Makes sense.
Let's go. Kim, where can we find you on the net?
You can find me on Naruto Revuto, which is a show that Tim and I do together, where we talk about Naruto. Me and our friend Jesse are guiding Tim through the world of Naruto. It's a lot of fun. I'm really fucking excited to record more. You can also find me on Transformation Sequence. You can tweet at Vince, one of our co-hosts at Sequence Pod. It's me and my hot husband and our buddy Vince, and we talk about anime. We're taking a bit of a hiatus right now just because like life has been really rough for some of us. But you can also find me on Twitter, although I'm taking a Twitter break, at Kim Caddies. That's at KYMCATTYS. I promise I'll return to shit posting soon.
Yay.
Josh.
Do you want me to go? I'll go. Listen, hey, what's up? I'm Josh. You can find me at Josh Sketh on Twitter, on pretty much anywhere you can stalk your exes. And that's like in here. That's where you find me. It's lit. Hit me up.
Hell yeah,
You're a
baby.
great photographer too.
Yeah, I'm a photographer. I take pictures of people. I'll probably maybe post pictures at some point in my life, but I have to start taking more. Social distancing. I'll figure it out.
Pat, how about you, my good friend?
I am at the Pat Edwards, and that is it. And I want to say, Brett, thank you very much, bud, for joining us for, was it already been 4 weeks in a row? That was very nice of you and generous of your time, and I appreciate it.
I tried
Thank
to release you from this mortal coil, but it didn't work.
You know, this has just been real convenient while I've been sort of unemployed. So
Hell yeah.
got that time, you know?
Yeah. Well, we appreciate it. How about the rest of your pluggables, Patrick?
You can buy my first book, Space Tripping. The second one is in production. So far, the Rona has not screwed up production schedule, so it'll be late this year. So I say so far. You never know, right? Like stuff could happen. Would love to have it by holidays of this year, out and about in the world. Red Opera still chugging along. At the beginning of this session, I was somewhat distracted because I was getting more art from our artist that's bonkers, and they were now sending like NPC art. And everyone's laughing because they feel like they might have made our main antagonist a little too thirst trappy. He's
All right. I don't hate
he's
that.
a gothy, sexy boy. But
Those are 3 words I like.
You just said the same thing.
The accursed
3 times
king.
twice. Well, that's me. Cool.
But no, so that's coming. Still planning for the Kickstarter campaign this summer, and then I've got a number of one-shots I've written that take place in the same setting that maybe we'll do on this channel as like promo stuff, like introduce you guys to the world. So
Happy to.
Fuck yeah.
Cool beans, baby. Fuck. Well, we'll see you here next Tuesday for this. Yet again, thank you so much for watching the Happy Hell Hour and enjoying this adventure. The first time we've done something quite like this. It's been a lot of fun. I feel like I've learned to run modules a little bit better from doing this. So thank you to the players for giving of your days and your times. Looking into getting some more guests from in and around the tabletop sphere. So to give people ability to take the day off, what with all the bullshit happening around. But yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Tim Lanning. Streaming a little bit more. Hopefully I'll get my computer part replaced soon. But right now I'm just saying fuck it. Make Twitch deal with the slight noise. They say they can't hear it, but I bet they're lying. We're streaming Greatest Adventures again tonight at 8:30 p.m. You gotta be there, baby. But until then, see you next time, and thanks for being here. Bye.
Oh yeah.
Bye. We love you.
Love you.
Tim, did the book